10 lists in 10 weeks. It's Jarom 10 and 10.
Let's go. It's the top 10 running backs BYU will face in 2018. Number 10, Armand Shine, Utah. After a torn ACL in 2016 and season-ending forearm fracture in the 2017 fall camp, Shine is healthy and ready in the Utes backfield. In 2016, Shine rushed for 90-plus in 3 of the 5 games he played in.
Shine Dole against the Cougars.
Okay. Number 9, Jason Huntley, New Mexico State. Huntley put up 6 yards a carry, 420 yards in a backup role as a sophomore, 35 yards a game on 6 carries a game. 39 catches, though, for 363 yards, 2 touchdowns as a receiver. 12th most receptions among running backs in the NCAA.
I think he's their best player overall, like of anybody on the team.
Number 8, J.J. Taylor, Arizona, the handoff man for Khalil Tate. 847 yards last year, 5.8 a pop. It'd be weird to have a 60% of the time, rush yards from your quarterback, but that's the case with Khalil Tate there. 5 TDs, Pac-12 co-offensive freshman of the year.
I think he'll get more run because there's more tape on Khalil Tate, and if I'm Kevin Sumlin, I want to take some of the pressure off my quarterback by giving it to J.J. Taylor.
Number 7, Marquise Young, UMass. Young posted 100-plus all-purpose yards in 6 games last season, rushed for 8.3 yards per carry against Mississippi State, averaged 125 yards a game in the final 6, nearly 1,000 rushing yards a year ago, 9 TDs, 53 rush yards against BYU last season.
Still not a guaranteed win at Foxborough.
Number 6, Salvon Ahmed, Washington. The sophomore rushed for 388 yards on 6.4 yards per carry. 14 a carry versus Oregon. 9 a carry versus Washington State. Have Husky fans stoked by the Kirkland shout-out to Costco native, an heir apparent potentially to Myles Gaskin.
Oh, how about that? Washington has another elite-level running back, Jarom. That's super weird.
Look at that. And his teammate will be coming up soon. Number 5, Alexander Madison, Boise State. One of 5 players to rush for 1,000 on BYU's schedule. 9th straight season, the Broncos have produced a 1,000-yard rusher. It's like they're the Denver Broncos. 12 TDs, 78 yards a game wasn't a lot. Versus BYU, though, 29 rushes, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. Put up 242 and 3 touchdowns versus Colorado State.
Boise State. Are they running back you, at least of the group of 5 schools?
He did well individually, but as a team, they did not. It was their poorest rushing season as a team since '96, but Madison can play. Number 4 is Zach Moss, Utah. Moss rushed for 1173, 5.5, and 10 touchdowns, 90 a game. Led the Utes in all-purpose yards. 5 games of 100-plus, including 196 versus the rival Colorado and 141 at USC. 7th in the Pac-12 in rushing. Against BYU, though, Moss, 11 rushes, 21 yards. BYU shut him down.
Yeah, what do you get when you combine Shine and Moss? A bunch of goop. So there you go.
Patrick Laird, Cal, is number 3. He's one of 3 running backs to average 100 a game last season among BYU's opponents. Rushed for 11-27, 13 plays of 20-plus, 3 plays of 50-plus. He's explosive. 8th nationally in receptions among running backs. A playmaker, 53 by 100 yards.
Yeah, he worries me, just like the Washington running backs do. I am very concerned about what Laird can do on the field.
And number 2, Myles Gaskin, Washington, rushed for 1,380 yards, 6.2 yards per carry, 21 touchdowns. He probably could have gone pro, but like me, he likes the Mariners. He's back in Seattle. 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. The UW career leader with 41 touchdowns, 2nd in career rush yards. He's good.
You want to know the real reason Washington is projected as legitimate top 5 quality team? Because their offense is going to be
an NFL
incredible.
Quarterback, running back, and an offensive line.
And they have 2 running backs. You got 2 of your top 10 running backs. BYU's going to face it in the top 6.
2 from Utah as well.
Ugh.
And the top running back BYU will face in 2018, Jonathan Taylor, Wisconsin. As a freshman, Jonathan Taylor rushed for an NCAA freshman record 1,977 yards.
Great.
Almost 2,000. He broke Adrian Peterson's record. 6.6 yards per carry, 13 touchdowns, 21 attempts a game. 6th in the Heisman voting. Against the Cougars, he rushed for 128, 7 yards per carry. He's the best running back and player the Cougars will face in 2018.